G'day. We are live at 9 a.m. ET. It is the 10th of January 2024 and it's my first day back trading since I believe the 14th of December. So I've had three weeks off and I'm going to have a look at what has happened in the meantime. Hope everybody had a great Christmas and New Year's, and we will be trading the US30 today. Dow Jones Index live just after the index opened at 9:30, so we have half an hour of analysis right now that we're going to work on. I hope everyone's having a great day, whether you're going to sleep or waking up. It's currently 9 p.m. here in Thailand and 9 a.m. in New York. Okay, the market that we're interested in is the US session today, and so I'm going to start with looking at some analysis here. I'm just going to get this in the right place. Where are we? It's back here. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just getting the stream right. Let's have a look. Okay. I'm going to go over Bitcoin, British pound, and gold before doing US30 analysis. I'm going to do a top-down analysis on the on Bitcoin, which is topical at the moment. Obviously, we want to stay up to date with our cryptocurrency and possibly trade it long. For those of you who are Bitcoin enthusiasts, and look at British pound. Because we do trade British pound during the London session using our strategy, mean reversion, and also look at gold. To start with gold, and then we will look at US30 and trade US30. So to start off by looking at the news today, to check out what's happening on Forex Factory. Okay, these are the catalysts that move the market. These are things that will create volatility, especially during the New York session. We see that we had a British pound the Bank of England governor speaking today, so British pound would have had some high impact news and some resultant volatility, or swell as I like to call it when I use my surfing definitions for trading. And we don't have any high impact news, red folder news today for the USD. Okay, tomorrow we've got the inflation report, core CPI at 8:30 a.m. that will put some energy into the market, and we have core PPI on Friday. So Thursday and Friday we've got red folder news for the US30 and gold. But for now, nothing big on the horizon. Okay, we've got medium impact news coming out at 10 a.m. New York time. Okay, so no red folder news today. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. All right, we've run all the way up to nearly 48,000 here, so quite a strong bull run. Something we've been waiting for quite a while. This bull run started in December 2022. Okay, so we bottomed out at 15,000 here, a demand zone at 15,000, and we started climbing back up, after the selling off at highs here in 2021, double top, bear market, and then we've been climbing ever since. We had this big run from September last year, okay, at key demand level of 28,000, and we've had this run all the way up to 50, hitting supply around 48,000. Okay, so on the daily chart, we see in Bitcoin at the moment is we are bullish. Okay, we're in a bullish run, quite a strong bullish run on Bitcoin at the moment. Is this going to keep going forever? I, having traded for 10 years, would bank on. We're currently at a very significant supply zone. Okay, I'd counted some pullback in this area down to this area here, back to 38. Okay, so a sell off on Bitcoin down to this region of orders here. Okay, major area of demand. You can see this area of demand here is where the orders are. 35,000 institutional orders, 36,000 through here. Okay, next level down after that is 28, 29. Okay, that's the zone that we'll pull back to here. Okay, before continuing up through this area. Okay, possibly breaking through this area of supply at 48,000 and going all the way back up to 65. Now, my predictions for Bitcoin on the long term are a slight overshoot, right? Slight overshoot here, like 72, 73, okay? That kind of area of supply there. Now, this is going to happen probably over the year, so let's not get too excited at the moment. I just want to look at it from a realistic perspective. Okay, and the bullishness of the market at the moment, pushing all the way up here, overshooting this area of supply. Okay, all-time high supply at 65, 68. Okay, only to possibly top out in this area here, and then sell back off. All right, all the way back down. It's what we see in volatile instruments. Okay, and we can look at Bitcoin as a form of digital gold. If we look at gold on the daily now, we can see that this kind of action is what has happened since our high in 2020 at 2000. Right, the last high we had 2011, 2000, close to 2000. Bearishness all the way through to 2016, bullishness all the way up to 2020, and then this consistent scraping here, okay, of the scraping of the roof here of the supply zone here at 2000, okay, which it seems to be penetrating finally, but you don't buy gold up here, okay. Likewise, you don't buy Bitcoin up here, okay. This is an area. If Bitcoin comes back down to 35,000, you can get back in. All right. Let's wait for it to get back to 35,000, grab some more there, and we can ride it out. If you're holding long term, you can ride it all the way up to here. I would take profits in this area. Okay, realize those gains, and play a medium term hold strategy. If you're holding onto Bitcoin, okay, pulling back to this area here, but definitely taking profit. Okay, a maximum around this area of 70,000. Okay, we'll follow this over the year. Okay, I just want to get in flow with with Bitcoin. Yeah, I see you there, mate. How you doing? It's one of my students, Yat, is here. All right, and we'll be analyzing the market with us today. All right, chat. Let's get taking a look at actually gold. Okay, gold's displaying quite a different behavior here. It is very bullish at the moment and holding, okay, in this supply zone, tentatively making the supply zone here demand. So we have this area of supply, 2000 level, penetrated, and it seems to be holding in this area. Now, I don't trust gold to ever take off, right? It is heavily suppressed. It is working this bullish channel at the moment, yeah? So, I mean, you know, again, I only trade gold short term. I'm definitely not buying up here to hang on for a breakout. Never buy high, okay? I'm waiting for gold to come back to this area. Gold comes back to this area here, okay, around 1850. It's an area you can accumulate a long position here in gold, okay, from a daily perspective, right? Short term at the moment, I am scalping long. We'll get into that. And British pound, I just want to cover British pound analysis on the daily because we are trading a British pound and we can see that we have had a pullback here. We had a big sell-off in October and down to 21. Okay, this area here, demand 21. Bounced off this area here, it's pushed back to the upside. Okay, sitting nearly at 128. All right, and you know, it looks as if the British pound is rather bullish against the USD. Okay, long-term projection up here, back up 143. But we've been, you know, throughout in the past, since coronavirus, bounced between these two zones. Okay, with a strong floor of demand through this area here, and a strong area of supply at 140 there. Okay, 120, 140 is the ceiling on the British pound on the daily at the moment. Bullish on the daily. Okay, buying only. Looks quite mean reverty when I look at it close up, but yeah, bullish. Just be back in 1 second. Alrighty, so I've done a daily analysis. Alright, I will go down to a 1 hour analysis briefly on Bitcoin. Just have a look at what we're doing on the 1 hour chart here. Okay, so 1 hour chart gives us a bit more of a clearer view of the current uptrend that we're in. Alright, simple, very simple charting is required here. Okay, that's all you need to know with trading. What direction is it going in? Okay, what direction is that? It's up. Okay, to the upside. So we're looking to buy pullbacks on the British pound. On Bitcoin at the moment. That's my area of demand here. Okay, it's coming back to, I dare say, it can very well come back to this area here, right? And we're shorting. If you're scalping Bitcoin, you're shorting it. I wouldn't advise shorting Bitcoin at all. Okay, especially when you're in such a strong bull market and it's volatile to the upside. What I would wait is for price to come back down to these zones here, these regions, and then you scalp back to the long side if you want to day trade or swing trade Bitcoin. Okay, so taking trades like this on the way up, waiting for price to get back down here first before we start buying up, and then taking that area. Okay, Bitcoin can become quite tedious if you're waiting. Okay, if you're not educated correctly in trading and understanding how how price action works. Okay. Just 1 second. Sorry about that. Yeah, there'll be like a 5-second delay there, yeah, I believe, between YouTube. If you want to just say g'day on Zoom when you hear this, go ahead with that. And we'll work out what the delay is. But yeah, there is a slight delay.
Good day.
Yeah, great. Yeah, so there's a 5-second delay. I mean, you should be able to hear me immediately, right? There'll be delay on YouTube.
Yeah, there's a delay on YouTube.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good.
That's going to mess with your head a little bit, but like you can sit with me live here and just silence the YouTube, I guess, because you can hear me directly.
Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Good to see you, man. How are you?
Pretty good, man.
Pretty good.
Glad you're back. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back better than ever. We're going hard here, so we're having a good time. You so you're at 12K on FTMO.
On Nova.
On Nova, sorry.
Well, it's been over the payout days, and I'm still putting on payout, so we'll see.
Okay, over what? 18 days?
Well, normally they pay between 3 to 5 days. I'm on day 6. So.
But you've initiated the payout?
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's beautiful. You're allowed. I mean, how many days was it until you could take it out?
Well, I should be able to take it out today, but they haven't gone back to me. So I'm just waiting. I sent them an email and I'm waiting on it.
Ah, beautiful.
Yeah.
It'll happen. It will happen. That's great, man. Very proud of you. Okay, so what was the total aggregate that you did on Nova? Was 26,000?
No, I was that high. I stopped at 17.
Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. So, what have we got? 14 minutes index open. I want to be just vigilant on taking a trade directly from the open. I don't want any freezing to take place on the firms. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, getting to that in a minute. Let's look at Bitcoin on the hourly. So Bitcoin's an uptrend, waiting for those regions there. Pound, okay, on the hourly as well. I just hear a bit of background noise there. Yeah, so we can mute up until we need to chat. Thanks, man. Okay, uptrend on British pound, super clear. Yep. All right, cruising like this, bullish. Okay, so you want to stay long if you can, British pound. Obviously, you can short areas up here, but yeah, just remembering that we are long on British pound on the hourly. Okay, so that should skew your intraday trading. Gold. Okay, again, same. So USD is weak at the moment. We are in bullish trends on the hourly charts across Bitcoin, British pound, and gold. Okay, really simple charting is all that's required for this. Right, channels. There's so much complicated stuff out there. What the whole point, what you're trying to do, your aim of the game, when you're taking trades here, is just to get the flow direction of price correct and use the supply and demand zone. So demand zone here, key demand zone, price gets back down to here for gold. Okay, it can dip over back down to this area, but once it sits here, if we get a push back to the upside, stay long, okay, and we're getting close to an area where we can go long in the short term. You know, on the lower time frame, gold is definitely short at the moment, but that's the aim of what we're looking at the moment on gold. Okay, we're in that uptrend on the hourly. All right, and now I'm not going to go lower. I'm not going to go on lower time frames for these other pairs. I've covered Bitcoin, pound, and gold, all in uptrends. Okay, all waiting for pullbacks to major demand zones. Gold here being 2020. All right, now we're going to go into our scalping US30 analysis. Okay, starting with the daily here on US30. Looking at what I've got here. All right, we have all-time highs. Okay, this incredible bull run starting from the beginning of November, pushing to all-time highs, making it very difficult for us to trade a mean reversion the way that we have been used to the past 2 years. Okay, really, when I started trading the Dow Jones Index was the beginning of 2022. Okay, and we were in a recessionary movement. Okay, selling. Okay, and mean reversion, and now a push back to the upside. So the nature of the market now on the Dow Jones Index is bullish. The nature of the Dow Jones Index generally is bullish. Okay, we're talking about the top 30 aggregate of the top 30 industrial companies. Okay, in the United States, it's an index. Okay, of those companies. So an aggregate, an average price of those companies, and the profit and loss, and the share value. And we have this, this price here of what the index is priced at, currently sitting around 38,000. So all-time highs, back in a bullish market, back in a bullish trend. We're constantly in a bullish trend. You can see here, this is the daily chart of the US30, just to the upside. Massive sell-offs here in 2020 during coronavirus, and then that very, very strong bull run all the way up to 2022. Selling off, and what I thought we're going to go into a crazy recession to the downside here. I kind of feel like we already had that recession, but no one really knew it was happening. Okay, a lot of people were getting hurt during this period of time financially, but it really wasn't. It was kind of an unspoken pain per se. Okay, so even though we're in a recession that was bigger than 2008, when we look at 2008 recession here, right? Okay, bearish. I mean, it's a pretty big recession, to be honest. 2008, it came down, from 14,000 to 6,000, so 50% pullback. You can see here we pulled back from 36,000 to 28,000. So the same kind of recession in comparison would have been 36,000 back down to 18,000 or something like that, right? That's what I was kind of expecting, and we didn't really get that. We've pulled back out and went back to the upside. So I've never traded a bullish index before, but we've learned in our team that the mean reversion that we're generally trading has had to be adapted long only, and basically trading long from the open. Yet, if you're there, maybe you can tell us what trading has been like on the US30, over Christmas, and you traded this entire run here. I think you were going long mainly at the open. And having to adapt in that way. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah. So during Christmas, during the whole holidays, there was a big push, big long push. And as soon as that really hit, so as soon as the open comes, boom, this starts going up. But that was only during Christmas, which was working perfectly. But we might be back on mean reversion, looking at how we would looking at the charts after the holidays.
Okay, just hold that for a second. I'm just trying to get the audio right here. Can you 1 second, right? Just let me get the audio right. Yeah, just looking for some headphones because I. No, let's see. I got it. Okay. Alright. Okay. We are live right now. I just wanted to do a test. Yat, are you able to speak again? I just want to hear if it's heard through the stream because I'm just running your audio now through the stream application.
Cool. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. I just wonder if you can hear yourself on YouTube.
No, because when I have Zoom and YouTube open, I can only hear Zoom.
Yeah, if you can you unmute your Zoom your YouTube and you'll hear yourself in the delay.
Because right now I have okay, I'm muting Zoom right now.
Yep.
But when I mute Zoom, I think Zoom overtakes YouTube, so it's not letting any noise come through YouTube.
Okay,
Unless I cancel this photo.
I'll do it. Hang on, I know what I'm doing. I got this. I got it. This is how we do things. Day one. Okay. Just say good day again. Yeah.
Hey guys. Hello. Very hard to meet you. Okay. Hey, we got Johnny.
Yeah, its volume is much better on YouTube. Great. Awesome. Very hard to hear him on YouTube. Okay. I think that works, man. That's good. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, so you've been trading. Let's have a look. I'll quickly finish this analysis on US30, and we've got the index open in 4 minutes, and then we can talk about.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Yep. So hourly US30, right, uptrend here. Okay, bullish. Already having a bullish breakout by the looks of it. 10-minute starting at the median. Okay, so anything can happen. We can get a strong push to the upside. I don't like starting an index. I don't like starting a session at the median all the time because we don't know where it's going. So I want to be reactive. I don't really want to sell the Dow Jones at the moment. That being said, there has been good mean reversion the past week. So that's a supply zone on the 10-minute. Here's our demand zone. All right. And right now, I dare say it's going to probably shoot up that way. Okay, let's go down to the 1 minute here. Index open in 3 minutes. We've already had a bullish switch, okay, of the SAR. So if we were to get a push up here and a dump to the downside, that would be cool. But yeah, so you have been trading long most days on US30?
Yeah. During the whole holidays, even right now, I was trading long on US30.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just been the case the whole time. Have you shorted at all? Like, did you take this short on Friday?
Friday. Let me check. What happened Friday?
Do you remember shorting it much?
No, I don't remember shorting much because we're in an uptrend and shorting. I wouldn't risk shorting on an uptrend unless there's like a mean inversion going on.
Okay. Nice. Okay, good. So index open in 2 minutes. Let's wait for this and see what happens. Okay. Thesis for me right now. I'm just back on the charts. I don't want to rush in. First day streaming live again, but tentatively, look, we've got supply here. Yeah. Supply there. Demand here. Looks pretty flat. Okay. Would I take a short up here? Depends what the pattern looks like from the get-go and how bullish it is. If it starts boosting to the upside, which it has been doing every single day, I've already missed the SAR swap on automation, so it'd have to be a buy stop or a sell stop entry, which is fine. But for me right now, no news today. I'm just gonna ease into it. Okay, easing into it. First area of supply is here. Right, index is opening in 1 minute less than. We've already got bullish push to the upside. Here's our first area of supply. Secondary level of supply is here. I might work it directionally if it does seem to be putting in a strong directional move. But now we've got the open now occurring. Okay, and we're going to see what happens during this. And it's selling off at the moment. Selling off quite strongly. Do I want to short from the median? No. Ideally, we come down here, we settle in this area, and we take a buy back to the upside. So index open happening now. That's what this blue line is. And we're now pushing back to the upside, okay, quite strongly. Continuing with the bullishness, quite strongly-ish. I'm not taking this trade live in my accounts, but tentatively you can look at working this zone here. Okay. I'm just easing back into the flow right now. But that's the zone. First area of supply in this area here. I take profit there. Okay. See the push right now. And even at this point at the moment, you can take profit, but like with the momentum, secondary area of supply on 1 minute is where it is right now. It's pushing through that. The upside, no FOMO here, even though we take nice profitable trades in the moment. No FOMO for me on my actual account or accounts that I'm trading. I'm trading a Nova account live and an FTMO account live, and I will be trading I'm gonna trade a $30,000 account live and mimic it as if it's the $300,000 account, maybe $20,000 account, but on a large leverage to show you guys how you can actually trade your own money as well. Okay, that's what we're gonna do here on the stream: trade the prop firms and also trade real money. Okay, and bounce between that, because a lot of us, can also trade a real money. You can see here, you see how it pushed up straight through into that area of supply. Okay, just shy of where our take profit was on this tentative trade that I put in. Did we take profit? We did, just. Okay, right, we took profit there. And what I'm doing here is I'm working the 1 minute supply zones, okay, and demand zones. But we're bullish at the moment. Okay, pushing to the upside. Got a Heikenasi chart here on the 10 minute. Okay, for me, there is more bullishness in this movement to the upside here. Okay, so a little bit of a guess a way that I have. Normally our strategy would dictate us to buy off this area here only and sell off this area here, because it's so bullish at the moment in US30. When you look at the daily chart, like this is what we're looking at the daily chart. This push here, just continuously pushing to the upside. I'm apprehensive at selling. Okay, I don't want to be caught on the wrong side. We can see we're now pushing quite strong to the upside here. So that first trade is done. Okay, first trade is done. Take profit at the first area of supply. Where's the next interim 1 minute area of supply? It's here. All right, pull it out here. Okay, I am trading real money, real accounts. I'm going to take my time and be very patient. I'm showing you how to trade realistically. We're not going to be doing $40,000 trades here. We're going to be trading how you can trade consistently for a living, realistically, and make money from these prop firms. That's what this stream is about. Okay, there's enough bullshit out there. There's enough crap. This requires patience, okay, and following the strategy and the discipline and ad-libbing in the moment. So, we try to make it look easy, but there's a lot of psychological work that needs to go in before you can do this. And I'm focusing big on psychology. Okay, next area pushing through right now. You can see here to work this zone. Okay, it's quite a generous area that I'm looking at for this. It may stop here initially. You can see this is where the orders are on the 1 minute, right? Okay, and you can look to take profit there. Okay, something like this. I'm pushing strong to the upside at the moment, but bullish nonetheless. I haven't taken anything live yet. It's my first night back trading. I just want to get back into flow before I do anything live. And again, contrary to what our strategy normally dictates, which is to sell mean reversion, we are in a very strong bull run. So I am happy to take little pockets of profit as they work the supply zones to the upside, and then cease doing that once we reach the top of the river. Okay, what I would be looking for when we reach the top of the river is a pullback. Okay, a pullback from the top of the river, something like this, and then to get in on a little push back to the upside. Okay, if it doesn't sell off hard, depending on how it sells off. I'm not going to be shorting the top of the river at the moment. Okay, we're in a very different climate at the moment. We can see that this second trade here, working this zone, is now going to push back up through and take profit at this area of supply. That's what you want to be doing. Okay, now you can bring stop loss back up to break even. Yeah. And if you are in this trade and you're sitting here with profit at the moment, it's like, you make a decision on, like, for me, it's about getting into the habit of taking profit. Everybody in our coaching group, in our private mindful scalping group is in the habit of taking profit. Okay. In the habit of taking profit. What's what we want to be doing is taking profit habitually. Yeah. Ooh, let's go there. Just want to check if there is any delay here on the stream. You can see now we're going to reach the second profit target. Just reaching the second profit target now. Movement from the open, 139 points. I like to take measures of movement to measure it up against other measures of movement to predict how far we have to go in a singular movement before a pullback. Okay, so it's kind of average kind of movement. I'm quite bullish. I think we're going to top out here now, pull back a little bit. Alright, we reached that second supply zone exactly as predicted. Okay, this is not magic. We're just working where the orders are to the left hand side. People always talk about supply and demand. We're talking about supply and demand and how that works, and for many years I was like, oh my god, what is supply and demand? It's just look at where the price turns away from that, and it's a reliable indicator of basically where all the orders are hidden behind, where the supply and demand is. That's you know, that's where there is a wall of orders and selling will occur. Okay, if something shoots straight through that, it means it's a very weak wall, and you know, I would be looking to short at all that day if you're pushing through with power through these ceilings here. At the moment, okay, we worked the first zone, right, was from here to there, pulled back. Second zone from here to there. Okay, now what am I doing? I'm waiting for this to switch on the parabolic SAR and come back down a little bit, possibly. I'm still pushing to the upside. What's the next block to the upside? It's here, through here, yeah? Right, so we can already see now, where's it going? There's the top. Okay, am I going to enter this trade live? No, I'm not going to buy this high, but I'm just planning the areas out so you can see where the zones are, okay? Watch price penetrate, push through here with relative vigor to the upside and stall at 37,711. Okay. Super bullish. Oof. Very nice little trade. Seeing selling resistance in this area. Okay, here. Hit the top of the riverbank. So tentatively where price will go. Okay, too scared about the stop loss here. And this is not a live trade. I have nothing on live at the moment. Nothing going on live right now. See here, nothing live. And no FOMO. What's most important for me is that I've been off for 3 weeks, it's just to get back into flow. We seem to be running out of a bit of gas here. Okay, top of the riverbank. Right, for me the way I see this right now is there's still a bit of a bullish push back up to here, possible. Okay, definitely wouldn't be buying nor selling in this region at the moment, even though the sell might be very good. Okay, we get a switch on the parabolic SAR here. We get at least a pullback to this area here, like this, something like that. Okay, as a planned trade, that's possible. It's just so bullish at the moment that I don't want to be caught in a pullback, a medium pullback, and then it pushes back to the upside. Okay, but this is like tentatively what we would be looking at if we get the flip. Let's swip over to a 2 minute. See the difference in the parabolic SAR. There's quite a gap. Okay. So anyway, no trades on for now. Let's leave this. Let's work in the zones. See what happens. Okay. Is there a trade setup for me at the moment? Realistically, it's just so bullish. Okay, I would love for we get a. I mean, it'll probably be bullish until midday New York time. Okay, ideally, what I would like would be a pullback, maybe down to this area. Okay, so a trade setup for me in the current conditions would be a pullback to this area of demand here. If we even can get that, right? Ideally, a pull back to here, right? And then I would look to get in on a little possible re-long trade, so a flip back on the SAR, something like this in this area here. Still bullish at the moment. Again, we push through this area of supply. That's the next zone here, okay? So up to this region. And here I would expect it to pitter patter out or sell out a little bit. Okay, very strong push from the outside. I look for it to sell out, pull back, hold the pullback, something like this I would like, hold the pullback, and then a continuation to the upside, and I'll get in on a long scalp. Continuing now to push to the upside. This is where you don't want to be. We have a parabolic SAR swap here, but a bullish one by the looks of it. I don't want to be stuck short in this area. I'm definitely not shorting mean reversion right now. Okay. Let's see close up in the 1 minute. It's a flat parabolic SAR swap. I mean, you could even get in on a continuation up there if it's strong enough, but I'm just easing into this. Sitting at the riverbank right now. I'm waiting for the push to the upside here. Okay, here, at alert, USD supply, US30, sorry, supply in that region there. Generally, if we weren't in the uptrend that we're in, I would short that. I'm gonna wait to pull back, see if we can get an order in. Pull back. I'm waiting for a pull back, and I want to get back in flow with price to the upside. Yeah. So mean reversion, I'm looking for price to revert to the mean here, and then possibly push back to the upside. All right. Indicative of mean reversion. Indicative of the sell-off. Our chart, strong area of supply here. All right. Secondary level of supply here. This supply zone could be used up. It's been eaten at. This could be the time it pushes through, okay? So I'm not holding my breath here on this selling down. I would expect this to sell down harder by now. It looks like it's going to continue pushing to the upside at the moment, okay? Still bullish. So the most important thing, chat, is to be patient. Okay, what I'm teaching you here is patience. It's something that took me many years to learn, and the patience is to wait. What is the setup right now for me? The setup I'm looking at, the lowest probability setup that will take place most likely, but I'm staying out of, is a push from here to here. Okay, but for me it's too high to buy there, right? So that's a setup that could take place. But it's not something that I feel comfortable with taking because I don't want to be this high. Okay? The way we see with the push here, the SAR pullback, okay, everything about this is it looks like it's going to happen, but it's too high for me. I don't want to be buying at the top of the riverbank here. Okay, this is the top of the volatility zone for me. That tells me that the price is technically oversold at the top of the riverbank here. So that's what may happen, okay? What I would want to trade, right? What I would want to trade is if we have the push up to this area here, a deeper pullback, and then I want to get back in long with that. Do something back in this region, ideally for me would be the highest probability trade, okay? If it sells off hard, it might come all the way back down here. I want to wait for it to come down to this area. Could take a while. Okay. But the trade I'm looking for is this. Okay, selling off. We are selling off. Let's go. Back down the mountain right now. Let's go. Back down the mountain. Okay. So we didn't end up reaching the top here. We're selling off. We are mean reverting. It's the normal pattern of price action when trading US30. Okay. We're mean reverting, but we're also still very much so long. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking to see what happens. I don't want to be caught long too high. It's coming down the mountain at the moment. Okay, that looks like a nice mean reversion trade. And that is definitely coming down here. Definitely like the idea of selling this little chunk here, but I'm going to stay put. put for now. Okay, I want to get back into flow. But this section definitely seems like it's gonna fill nicely here. Here, short. Ooh. Okay. Nothing for me at the moment. Yeah, just increase the quality of the stream there, guys, on YouTube directly. Okay, cool. So look, at the moment, pulling back, pushing down. First area of demand here. Okay, would I buy this? I want to see how this type of price action at the moment. It looks like it's going to keep pushing further down. Okay. I want to see the SAR catch up to price, and then we'll see what it does. Right now, for me, I have the alert here. Sit there with the alert. Okay. This kind of thing looks alright, but just have to see how it pans out. So running out of gas here. So back in 1 second. Let's have a look here. There could be a trade on here. A little fishy. If we get a parabolic SAR switch here, it could be in business. The thing is, I don't want to be caught short. To assess the bullishness. What do you reckon, Yat? Talk to me.
It's still coming down.
It's coming down still, eh?
Yeah, it's still coming down. The SR hasn't switched, so I would still wait for it. It might come to the median and then hit back up if we're going for bullish today. Otherwise, it will just spin around the median.
You're going to come back down here, sweep. It's definitely still coming down, eh? We need to wait for this next zone here. I'm running the 2 minute now on US30. I'm going to run the 2 minute. What's going on with this? What is that? What is that? Oh. I'm going to run 2 minute here. I want to see a 2 minute flip on SAR to the upside for me to get in. But yeah, still bearish. What SAR are you running? Yeah, you running 1 or 2 minute?
Right now, I'm the 1 minute.
Okay, I'm gonna run a 2 minute here. If we get really nice push to the upside here, it could be a nice little long trade. Okay, we'll see how we go. I'll be back in a sec. All right, Yaddy, as predicted. She'll be coming down the mountain when she comes. Perfect mean reversion. Did you short that bad boy by any chance?
No, I didn't, because I thought it was gonna go back up because the first pullback was kind of slow, and I was thinking it was gonna go back like Monday, but
Yeah.
it's a clean mean reversion today.
Clean mean reversion, but what that means is that we can get a clean mean reversion to the upside.
Yeah.
But I'm not like holding my breath for I don't think there's going to be a resumption here. Do you think? Do you think it's going to? Do you think it'll sweep back down to maybe this zone here? What do you reckon? It's just very clean mean reversion.
I don't know what zone you're showing because there's a lag in what you're saying, and
yeah, here. You think it's going to come down to here? Just refresh the YouTube video and it should clean it up. There could be a good buy here, actually. This is the zone.
all right, there's a switch in SAR.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how's it on the 2 minute?
2 minutes got a fair way to go, but this should be a nice little push, to be honest. What do you reckon? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna use this. I'm not using what I'm gonna use a stop. There's a stop order above. Nothing's open yet. What do you reckon? I reckon this is the spot, huh? That kind of zone, that's first zoning there.
Yeah, I feel it's gonna go back up.
Yeah.
It's fighting.
Alright, I'm in. Not in yet. I'm gonna be in a second. I'm in. Okay. And I'm in. Let's see what we do. I'm in for this here. Alright. Bullish market. Bullish everything. Bullish push. Bullish 1 hour. I got this here, right? I'm in this little tiny bit. because I'm just live, I want to just get the shizzle right. So that's me there. I want that little push just up to that area of supply here. The first little hit of supply here, 37,600. Alright, 37,600. Dip imbalance to the left here, looking for a little push back up to the upside before possible continuation to the downside. But yeah, we mean reverted to where we were kind of initially planning that move. Pulled back here, and let's see what we get. We might get like another little dip back here first before the pushback. It's a little bit of a buy up here. You don't want much. Just a little bit there. Two minutes, got quite a distance to go before any pullback. You get to see real emotion on my face. What are you thinking, yeah?
It's gonna go up. Right now, I was just trying to decide what direction, but around 10:30, there's always a little push.
Yeah. Don't want much. Alright. Gotta turn around, I'm on the 2 minute here. Super scalpy. Looking forward to just a little push.
There's the lift off.
Yeah. coming. It's coming. What are you thinking? It's holding that zone.
I think it's gonna go up. Right now, I was just playing with us, but
Capping out of that area, huh? Okay, we've got SAR swap back to the downside on the 1 minute.
yeah.
Still got bearish power, but yeah, there's definitely bullish. There's buying occurring here. You know what's up, Yeti. Alright. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm not. Yes, patience is a virtue. You're the patience king. It's going to go up a bit, isn't it? Or do you think it'll go to that zone there, or do you think we'll get a kick up to like here? First zone will reject there. Okay, we're about to get a nice little swap on the 2 minute SAR. We'll swap back bullish on the 1 minute SAR now. at least on MT4. Yeah, so we're cruising along here. We'll get a kick up through this area. Nice. This could be a nice trade. It definitely switched in terms of its. I mean, the bulls are in control right now for the interim. Stop loss just down here below the demand zone, but just assess what's going on. It's a nice little kick to the upside that we are looking forward to. There we go. Actually looking really flat guppy. All right. Okay, here we go. This will be a nice little push to the upside. I'm getting close to a swap in the SAR here. On the 2 minute. Still not going though, eh? What do you think?
Yeah, it's taking a bit too much time, but I'm taking a look at the 2 to 3 minute to see what's going on. Still no spot in the SAR.
It's bullish though. It'll lag.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna. I'm not banking on it cruising too far up today. We'll see. You never know. You never know. I mean, we're in a bullish US30, right? Like that's what we're in on the 1 hour. Okay, we've hit the bottom here. We hit the bottom here. We've hit the bottom here. We're like cruising through to the upside at the moment. It's bullish. There you go. So interesting watching the internal trading clock, psychological clock. Minute like bullish candle almost. Here we go. Okay, good. Right, there we go. FTMO. It's FTMO. That's Nova. I'm only going for this. Okay. It'll probably reject in this area here. Like, it might go up for the rest of the session, but I just want this imbalance filled. Okay, we have a swap on SAR and 2. Yeah, we've had a 2-minute swap in the SAR here. Okay.
Perfect.
That's great. Are you in? Here we go. All right. 224.
Yeah, there you go.
175. Obviously, just less because I'm an HFT account with Nova. Can lock in that stop loss there. It's pushing. Nice. 350. I'm out on FTMO. Nova, let it push a little bit more. Oh, come on, baby. Yeah, there we go. Bang. Okay, good. Straight through. And it's releasing back to the upside. But look, I'm happy with that just for the first day back. So there we go. That's the close for today. Nice one. You get that one yet?
I did.
Are you still in?
Yes, sir. I'm out. I'm gonna get out. Well, I'm Quantic. I'm still trying to figure out the lot sizes.
Yeah. Be careful. Be careful because that
it
happened.
Burned me yesterday. And
Did
I was
it?
like, yeah.
What
It is what it is. You know, I don't lose the account, but now I know.
Yeah, well, that's what happened to Andrew. It was like, what 10 lots was like 100 lots. So what did you lose?
That's exactly it.
What did you lose, like 4K or something?
Yeah, I lost like 6K.
That's what happened in Andrew. First trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it swung immediately. So fuck, the lot sizing on Quantec is 10x.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with these. But I'm kind of curious right now because if I'm right, right now I am out. I don't have any trade on, but I just want to test if my analysis is good because at 10:30 there's usually a push to the upside. Let me see, what time is it now? 10:29.
I can't believe the trade was $300 on. I mean, I just have to be honest here. That was sitting at $300. We can replay the stream and then only get 200. Why is that?
Who's who? What?
Nova.
Who's that with?
Nova. It's all good.
Alright, 10:30. Okay.
It was 301. The trade was 301. Let me look at the history here. Let me have a look here. New folder. Funded record. Alright, it is what it is. It is what it is. But that was, I mean, I got $100 less than the scalp there, which is unfortunate. Let's see what's actually happening. Ooh, no, just giving all my okay, so I am certain that trade was $300 as live on stream. So
How many lot sizes? What's the lot size?
I was 17.9.
17.9 times.
But the trade closed at 301, so there's like $100 loss on spread or something.
And don't forget the commission too.
And commission. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all good. Same trade. FTMO was 261. which I closed manually. But I let the foreign exchange, the Nova one, go a little bit further. So yeah, okay. So anyway, we closed 261 just then. Okay, really small scalp. First day back. You can see we bought here. Took profit there. That's on Nova. We took 202 here. Right, very grateful to have this beautiful funded Nova account, but just obviously because it's passed with HFT, there are higher commissions and there's a slower millisecond rate, but it doesn't change the fact that we profited nicely. I could have held on a bit longer. It was pushing strongly to the upside. I need to do that moving forward. Okay, but it was the first night back. I'm just glad to have profited. So across both accounts, 450 tonight. And then that would have been like 750 if it was on the other account, the real money account, which will be opened very shortly. Yep. Great. Just gonna take a little video here. But yeah, so we did that one live. Profited 261, 262, 202, and obviously we had the 20k account, which we'll be trading live as well. That would have yielded us another, I think, 350, so we would have netted 800 across all accounts today. So that's the 10th of January 2024. Yeah, good times.
It was a good day. It was a good trading, bro.
It was a great day.
Yeah.
Just take that little bit there.
First day back.
First day back, brother. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. That's, you know, we planned that. We waited for the spot. It paid off. There's probably another trade here. Should we make a bit more money? What do you think? What would you? Where are you at?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the computers. You see, because there's.
It's good price action, huh?
Yeah.
If we move past here, we're going straight through that area. But like, I'm gonna could sell off hard here as well. It just seems to be like bullish. What do we got?
Yeah, there's gonna be something, but it's gonna be later on during the day.
Yeah.
Maybe like afternoon.
Yeah. Well, we can get you to continue the stream in the afternoon later next time. It's early. What time is it for you now?
Right now it's what is it? It's 5:30 p.m. for me.
Ah, that's amazing. It's 10:30 for me.
Yeah.
It's past my bedtime. Okay, so that is 202 plus 261 live on stream tonight. So that is, yeah, 460 live. That's on the $200,000 accounts, and just scalping tight. Okay, I'd rather be right. You can see the trade here was this chunk. Alright, and this trade here was the same. Okay, pushing to the upside now through this area. What are we thinking? I mean, it is bullish as. I just can't get in there. I can't bring myself to get in there, eh?
No, it's not what we do.
It ain't what
It
we do.
doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it ain't what we do, bro. But I'm just, you know, even as a coach, someone who's traded for 10 years, is still that little bit of FOMO, you know. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that for tonight. So thanks for joining me. Thanks everybody. Thanks for joining us, chat. Great night on the markets. Thanks for joining us, chat. I will move the chat from YouTube into this stream next time. Leave it at that. Next trade, pushing through this area of supply to the upside. And obviously there's the region where the take profit target is. But it looks like it's going to kick on up through here today for sure. What do you reckon, Yat? Continuation? continuation for sure. All right. Thanks, guys.